UFO stuff's been ramping up lately. I've I've always been into UFOs since I was a child. Um, my father told me about. He told me he believed in extraterrestrials. This was like in the '90s. I was born in '94. Met my dad in like '98. So this was like, I feel like before aliens were like big and shit. Like he told me when I was like super young. So I've always been like watching the skies, and I usually just see like lights. Like I'll see a star, and it'll move one direction, stop, dart off across the sky in another direction. I've seen shit like that like 5 times. But the other day, I saw, I was drinking with some friends out in the woods, and we did some other stuff too, but we're not gonna get into that. But me and my other buddy, we broke away from the pack, or we just want to adventure down the road. And then I just like got intuition. I turn around, I'm looking up in the sky, and I see this thing. It looks like a little seed, little white seed, and it has this giant white atmosphere. That's like, so it's going across the sky pretty fast, and behind it there's like an atmosphere. It's fucking going fast, dude. I'm like, bro, turn around. Do you see this? And he looks, and he's like, he doesn't say anything. He's just staring at it, and I'm like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Am I crazy? He's like, no. He's like, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the One Inch Man. I'm like, I've never seen that movie, so I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just watching it. I'm like, let's just chase it. I gotta see this. We're just chasing. It's mad far away. There's no way we're chasing it. Like, it went through the tree line that was like in front of us, and like, but oh my god. So I've been watching just UFO videos lately. I've always watched UFO videos. Like 6 years ago, it was hard to find them. The last 2 years, there's 6 fleets of UFOs. The last 2 years, videos every day. All you gotta do is type in UFO and go to your search filter, and then put recently uploaded, because YouTube will filter out that shit. But I don't know. They could be our ship. We could have ships. I have a theory that we have an underground civilization of where we keep the real technology, the real shit. UFOs, well, they're not UFO, unidentified flying object, because they know what they are. Because I feel like all of our leaders up here are puppets. We all see it. They're all puppets. They don't run the show. Someone else is running the show. And whoever's out there running the show, I ain't got no beef with you. I just say how it is, man. Hey. I think we should be a little bit more, I think we should colonize space. I think Earth isn't going to run out of space, because it's like if you look at a chart, human race for thousands of years, it was like going up slightly, and as time goes on, it goes fucking, because, you know what I mean, you got easier to breed, more people to breed, which I don't have a problem with that. I want humans to breed. I want us to expand throughout the universe. I want us to go, not colonize space, but spread our seed through space. And whatever the fuck that means. But I got a feeling, honestly, guys, that it could be Project water bottle blue cream cheese bean. Those who know, figure that out when I just said project. Okay? I know I'm not trying to be all weird about it, but I'm not trying to get knocked off either, because there's some serious shit about to go down. I probably shouldn't get into detail too much about it. I just feel like there's gonna be an alien invasion, maybe, and it's probably just gonna be the shadow government's army about underground in that civilization, that they can create creatures and like genetically modify anything that they want. Fuse a human with a reptile, make a reptilian, but put the reptilian in a school, an artificial school that they create to brainwash the reptilian. I don't know, like anything. Like, when you have the resources and the time and the space, who knows? Like, I don't know anything. But neither do you or any of your teachers. It's all his story. History. His story. Whose story? Not my story. But my intuition doesn't lie a lot of the times. It's usually off by a tiny bit, but the flavor, it's right there, baby. Usually on point with my intuition. I'm not trying to sound like the crazy guy, because I always talk about astrology and UFO, but this is the shit that I love. This is the shit that I fucking live for. Makes my heart pump. I'm about to go outside right now. It's fucking 5:30 in the morning. I'm about to go fucking look up in the skies. Actually, I think it's raining right now. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think... I mean, there's people who telepathically communicate with aliens and are mediums, but what if the elite underground have technology that can transmutate thoughts, and these people are just catching the thoughts of, I mean, I don't know, anything's possible. I wish in all my heart for there to be benevolent aliens. I mean, I believe the universe is infinitely large, so I really do think that there are an infinite amount of probably benevolent and evil aliens, or whatever you want to call them. But I also think if there were evil aliens, they could wipe the surface of Earth clean in a day and a half, or half a day. But maybe Earth is just a farm. You wouldn't just nuke your farm. Could just be farm, biological enterprise. Maybe they farm our energy. You ever think about that? Farm negative energy. It's like everything mainstream is negative. Why is that? You think our leaders would want a positive evolution of the human species, but they obviously are trying to reverse or dumb down or slow down your evolution. And I'm not always like Mr. Anti-government, this and that. I just call people out on their bullshit. Everyone. So I have a lot of friends, but like a lot of people try to keep me at arm's length because I call you out on your bullshit, and I call myself out on my bullshit. But that's me. And you're you. And I try to respect everyone's opinion. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. Everything's theory. Everything's theory. All of science is theory to be added onto and evolved. Like, people used to think the Earth was flat, and then someone got a telescope and they found out that all the planets are round and whatnot, and he almost got burnt at the stake, and he was ridiculed and laughed at because he was ahead of his time. Everything's theory to be added on to changed. Like, 200 years from now, people are gonna laugh, and probably not in a snarky, narcissistic way that people laugh nowadays, because I really hope 200 years from now humans are really more evolved and less egotistical and think about the big picture a little bit more. But, I don't know. I think that's gonna be it. Have a good day, everyone.